We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. It's the build day. And shit's going down. It's the build day. Turn that frown upside down. It's the build day. Things are happening. Thomas is here, and so is my Wiss. And Lewis and other people. So raise your fists. 'Cause things are happening, and it's lots of fun. It's the build day. So let's hurry up and get done.
Yeah!
That's my song.
Jesse got shit to do.
Team. Balls team, best team.
Yeah, I can go with that. Balls team, best team.
Balls team.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit! I need
So,
I just...
are we ready to get to work, people?
work.
Totes.
Work.
I've done more work already than anyone else.
Yeah, because you made walls team, best team.
You made a
Balls
sign
team, best
And
team.
then I
You made a
turned it
sign and
into
destroyed
ball
the
team,
floor,
best
Thomas.
team.
Well, someone had to do it.
Okay, so this is everybody who's here. Everyone who's here is here right now.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Wonderful. How are we doing this today? You guys are in charge of this. I'm just sort of along for the ride.
So, we have 5 groups, like we mentioned last time. We have upper and lower infrastructure. We have ports and docks, we have the castle, and we have infrastructure, which is what we call the walls team. And we have kind of
Walls team,
leaders
best
and
team.
yeah, people in blue are the ones that are like builders that you look up to and listen to. And the castle group is mainly Minecraft Middle Earth and some other really good people.
Sorry, let me mute my microphone.
What?
And then
The builders that you look up to.
you are so
Literally,
sad.
you both are cancer. Just pure.
I tried to be serious for like 5 minutes.
Are you fucking kidding
5 fucking minutes!
me?
Okay, so would the people in blue that know what teams they are go split up? Like over here in the area where
Walls
I am,
team.
castle people. TP to me if you're in castle.
Oh my god. Did we put Chrissy over here in order to make sure Thomas doesn't destroy
Yeah, I've
everything?
got to keep an eye on Thomas.
Good.
Pretty
Good.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Well,
walls
to be honest,
team-
he's already destroyed that entire Look, section I of the can't fucking
Oh.
wall. stop him when he's using world edit.
Why did we give Thomas world edit powers? What are you doing? Why did we do that?
Walls team, best team.
I take no
So-
responsibility in Thomas's actions today.
people who want to
So
be on the
this is
docks team
castle
come to
over
the
at
blue
grey,
section. Yeah, castle's at gray, docks are at blue, walls are at purple.
I think everyone knows where walls are.
What is
I think
going
walls
on?
considering it's pasted
Okay.
3 deep of balls team,
Three-
best team.
3 deep.
What is the tree way? What is this over here?
This can be either upper or
Green.
lower residential.
Don't forget to look up
Let's
to your
just make it-
builders, guys.
It needs to be lower.
So if you are
Walls
in,
team.
if you're a white, if you're a white person, you need to find out where you
Wow.
fit in.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I'm not
if you're
racist.
white, find a place to fit in. Don't be like in the middle.
Okay, so go to the walls if you want to be on the walls. Go to the white.
Here's
actually,
I'm gonna
no,
let you
white
know.
is
I'm gonna let you know.
off-limits.
You don't want to be on the walls. The walls are boring, and you're gonna cry.
And
you're
we'll
gonna-
now
judge you for
team.
every
It's
decision
now
you make.
balls
Team.
team. You know, Thomas, if you like go back a little bit, it says eels team, best team.
What do you mean? How does it say eels team? Oh yeah. Eels
Best-
team, best team. Sounds like a
What?
Dutch word, eels.
No. What?
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 Yes.
What? What?
Fucking.
Okay.
So basically, go where you're the best. Go where you think you'd
Go where
help
you're
out the best.
Except castle is off limits because it's already been pre-decided.
Thomas, what do you think? Balls team?
Oh, Castle is
Yeah,
MCME.
Castle shouldn't have
Castle's
like a
for
side
pro
band.
people, basically.
Pro.
High res needs to go somewhere too.
So Jesse, you're not allowed.
Oh yeah, no, I won't be there except to judge you. I'll be like,
You
"Ugh,
could be on the balls
is this
team.
the best you can? Oh, I will be there. I will be on the balls
Be
team
on
best
the
team.
balls team with me
Jesse
and
will be all
Thomas.
over your
It's
balls.
now the bells team.
Be on the balls team with me and Thomas.
We need to fix this into an A. There we go.
Also,
Oh
look at my
God,
avatar.
too.
Find a place to go wherever you want to go,
And
and that's where
the
you should
higher
be.
residential is the middle. So
Right,
people
so we
who want
got
to do the better housing
MC
go to the
over
middle.
here.
All right, yeah. Let's one more time. Let's give it a thing. So this brownie castle-y thing over here. This is the castle,
That's the castle. Correct.
and then this thing over here that looks like a dock. That's
Is
the
docks
dock.
and
Obviously
ports.
docks.
Yes.
And this thing over here, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Something about walls, I seem to recall. And then
Walls.
this
Balls.
over
Balls! Balls! It's Balls team.
This is
This
here, this
lower
is the residential
residential
district. Yeah.
and then
So-
the middle is upper residential.
Oh,
Thomas
the
has
middle is a
never been
place to
more
be?
right.
Yeah, the middle because we don't have enough places. We were too lazy. To
Oh,
make
I was telling people not to go to the middle. All right, if you want to do rich people homes, go to the middle.
Where's
Let's
the
get
gate?
everybody through, like Jesse and everybody, so they can watch people coming out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll put it in the video, we will.
Yeah.
Wait, well,
Yeah.
wait, well.
Cheerio.
Well,
Yeah.
We're
well.
all part of the live stream. No,
Samsung,
that's
are these
down.
linked up?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Jesse, I'm gonna teleport you.
Oh, I was just going to break through with
Oh, okay,
this guy
that's fine.
So
right here.
where do I go for the walls team?
Like, where do you walk in?
Do we have
Okay.
portals?
The giant purple portals on the wall we're gonna open, and everybody runs through.
This
And
is
then you go and
horrifying.
split up.
Oh, God.
This
Why'd
thing
you
where
guys
I'm
do that?
now?
We'll split TeamSpeak channels
Let's-
and everybody will group up together after we're all in the build world.
Why'd you let Thomas and
Lewis?
Maywis get here? Why would you have done that? They're going to destroy this platform before the people even get here.
On it. Get on your leash. Come on.
God damn it.
Come on. Okay.
What does that even say?
This is
Woohoo's team.
Top is broken a little bit. There we go.
Woohoo's team.
There we go. Walls team. Best
I like
team.
how everyone went to go help him. Wolves team. Will's team? What? What is that?
Willis.
Balls team. Oh, it's Balls team, best team.
They're
This
not
is-
working very well. There we go.
Yes.
Balls
the
team,
worst.
best team.
No.
That's the
not
worst.
there. Balls team, best team. But it's not.
This
it's
is not. Okay,
bait,
Balls
Bales
team, best team.
Bates.
The best
balls,
part of that
there we go.
copy is now there's just water and brick floating in the air because Thomas is horrible at it.
Are we ready?
I think we're
Alright.
ready.
Let's do this.
Patrick, no.
5,
It's gone now,
4,
Paris.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well,
Hungary! Just to clarify, the portals next to the green area are the ones to the world.
first one to jump off gets.
Both
Are people
please.
able to fly?
Both click here.
They don't have kids.
And now,
Well, people,
no.
why are you telling people to jump, Thomas? There's just dead bodies. Stop it! Stop jumping! Don't listen to Thomas.
You've got so much to live
Stop.
for.
Look at this! Stop!
Like
Stop!
lemons. So, Caitlin, you need to disperse them to their respective areas now.
Okay, so the builders in TeamSpeak know which groups they belong to. So
Sparkle,
go ahead and
sparkle.
switch channels, and
Wolf
then
team,
everybody
assemble.
else join the channels, respective channels they want to be a part of. Yep,
Wolves-
and we have the spam
Wolves
of
team.
everybody leaving.
Yeah, so
Best
go
team.
join your channels, and then, like, as always, I'll just come in between channels and be like, what you guys doing? How's it going?
Yep.
You know, the huge. How does the wall team have the most people? That's ridiculous.
Because Thomas and Maywis are literally like... They're like fly paper, and the people are the flies.
I like how Patters is in there, too. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
He
I
was
mean, that
in
makes
charge
sense.
of Wolves teams last time.
That makes sense. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I feel like I should come to you guys first, since I feel like out of anyone, you're going to have an idea more of what you want to do than anyone else. Wow. So you guys are very prepared. This is the castle team, and you guys clearly know what the hell you're doing.
It's gonna be pretty big, yeah. It's
All right, so
Yeah.
explain it to me. You guys know the sort of, I guess, foundation of what this is supposed to look like. It's kind of medieval yet low tech. Does that make sense?
If you know the castle in King's Landing from Game of Thrones, right?
Okay,
It's
yeah.
basically just the same
The red
idea. Yeah.
So you're making a red keep, just not red.
It's gonna be red, but yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, kinda.
I mean, I don't know what the rest of the city's gonna look like. So
Well, obviously the castle wouldn't be made out of the same as the rest of the city, as they had more money to build the castle.
Mm-hmm. Where would they... Here's my question. Oh, I'm about to get aesthetical on you. Aesthetical, that's a word I just made up. Where would they get the red
That's
stuff?
how it looks.
Oh, that's fine. I was about to say, like,
That's
where would
just
they get the
like
red
bricks?
Yeah, all right.
You know,
That's
when
awesome.
you put clay into an oven.
I thought you meant like all the stuff that's gray on here was going to be red, and I was like, where would they get the
No.
materials to make that?
That would look shit.
It's dyed in the blood of their enemies.
Now that's cool. I could accept that.
No.
I could accept that.
That would be a lot of enemies.
Look, we've killed a lot of people.
But yeah, this is basically the general shape we're looking for.
So are
It's
you
gonna
guys
be
going to
tall.
do... I assume you're going to do outside. If you finish with relative speed, are you going to try and make an inside of it, or just do the outside?
Yeah, I don't even know if we're gonna finish today because it's so huge and it's such a big project.
I think you mean...
Taplow it.
I can't wait to finish today because it's so easy and we are so skilled.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what I think. That's what I think you meant.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
when Tableau and I talked
Go
about
team,
it,
let's do this.
we had all kinds of cool ideas for the inside as well. Like all the sections that you saw were
Oh,
planned
can
out
you
with
teleport
wool.
me back there? I don't know
You
what the TP
yeah.
thing is.
You see all the big red areas.
Okay, yeah. So there's these giant red
That's-
areas.
That's like castle buildings. Like that's gonna be actual castle buildings. The one
The circles
at the
are
back
the
here-
turrets or whatever those are called.
it's like towers.
Yeah.
Back here is gonna be the throne room, and where the king lives, like above and whatnot.
Okay.
And it's gonna be much taller than probably the rest. Then over here is the cathedral type area, like it's where the, I guess the king would go if he wanted to meet God, talk to God, or whatever.
Purple, I assume, is the outer walls. What is the yellow?
The yellow is just to signify the big, like,
Open area.
courtyard, open area
Yeah.
type thing.
Oh, okay. And then pink is walkways, catwalks.
It's like arches
Arches.
between towers.
Exactly.
And then what is green? Green is...
That's a closed courtyard, like the courtyard just outside of the king's court.
Cool. Very cool. All right, you guys seem to know what you're doing. I'm gonna let you get to doing it. Oh my
All right,
goodness,
cool.
things are popping in. Things are popping in. All right, I will let you guys get to work. I shall return. Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Hello.
So I'm coming to you because I want to see what you're doing for the docks. What are we doing over here, port build team? How is this? How is this? I see kind of what you're going for. I see the docks starting. I see what appears to be like a little shipman's building. Don't know what that is.
that's just going to be used for the pallet. It's going to eventually be part of like the warehouse system.
All right. So
Basically, there's a 2-layer system going on here. We've got ocean docks on the bottom and air docks on the top.
I see that. So how are they all connected? I assume these pink things are elevators?
They're just going to be stairs. This pink bit right here, this pink tower of nerdness, is going to be like a tower, and might be topped with a lighthouse.
Okay. Is it
So
possible
it serves
down
a
the
good
line
purpose.
whenever a new patch comes out to have an elevator?
Yes.
Yeah.
1.8.
That will be possible in the next one, the 1.8 expansion, but that's going to be like a month away.
Whenever that comes out, yeah. We've been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, it's a massive one. They're taking a damn time on it, but it'll be good when it does come out because it fixes a load of things.
Cool. All right, so right now we have just a straight up wood dock. I'm trying to think. This probably goes with it. Lewis, talk to me about the philosophy of this area, because I'm really confused as to, because Vector is very high tech, and are we going for low tech or no tech with these people?
Mid-tech.
Oh, so so what? They have flying ships, but they're like Final Fantasy flying ships. Final
They're
Fantasy,
like-
early Final Fantasy flying ships.
Yeah.
Okay. So why have they chosen to remain medieval looking?
It just hasn't... the Industrial Revolution in England
Uh-huh.
is kind
I'm
of
aware
what
of
we're
it.
taking inspiration from. where the buildings haven't caught up to the technological revolution. Right?
Okay.
So they've been here forever, and now they've got steam power and whatnot, but they haven't been able to keep up architecturally.
Then here's something that I think would be interesting. Is it possible to have retrofitted things? So, for example, there's obviously something that has been here for a while, and then they just threw on something mechanical onto it as well. So if there's like a crane or something, right?
It's entirely possible.
That can be done.
Yeah, so like little tiny, it doesn't have to be huge, but little tiny things where it's like that is obviously a structure that's been here, but then look, there's added stuff to it. Like, does that make sense?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would help set the mood more. Because right now, a lot of people, what I'm seeing is it's we're making medieval castles and we're doing medieval stuff, which is fine. But I'm trying to set it like, how does it fit into this world? Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't.
Yeah. This is one of the areas where we're going to be probably building it in a traditional sense and then going back and saying, okay, so tech revolution happened. Should we add cogs and stuff here or steam towers? Like as we go.
I definitely think we need little tiny things. It doesn't have to be huge, but for example, like, maybe in this, I'll go talk to the town people. Maybe like in the center of town, they're building a clock tower. So there's a clock tower that's under construction, stuff like that. Where it's like, it's the steam works. We're building the steam works. Things like that.
Uh-huh.
But that's not a problem for you guys. You guys are pretty simple over here. Simple folk.
Hang on. Got a question.
Yeah.
If it came to like making the ships and stuff, how advanced can we get? Like, can we do steampunk engines and stuff in the ships and stuff?
I mean, you have to, because they have airships.
Oh yeah, true.
So, but the difference is, Vector's airships are like
they're more high steampunk than what
they're like Final Fantasy 12, and these ships are like Final Fantasy 9 and below. Actually, everything but 8. Everything
Ragnarok, yes.
Yeah. So like not 8, but and I guess not 7 either. Shit. Way to go,
9,
7 and 8.
Right.
Way to suck. But like 6, the airships in that, and like 9, the airship in that, and all the airships from 1 through 5, and stuff like that. Or balloons. Like, you could do balloony things like Final Fantasy 14 has, things like that. I like how I'm using Final Fantasy. Anyway,
it's the best reference we have so far.
Right? I mean, it's easy. It's easiest. So that's what I would suggest. And then the boats, you can do everything from sailboats to steamships. I don't think metal. I don't think they would have figured out how to use metal yet.
It's more like they're wooden ships with steam propulsion than anything.
Yeah, or a wooden ship that has maybe like a metal tip, like it's an icebreaker, weird things like that.
Or metal bracing, yeah.
Yeah, so weird like rivets and things, so they're not, too old school looking. But I'll let the ship people make the ships, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. And yeah, I think you guys got it figured out. All right, I'll let you get to it. Be good. Oh, what is this area up here? Is this a crane or just a ship dock?
That bit's going to be like more. These are going to be like better, bigger airships of some description.
Bigger.
These are going to be the richer people's airships.
Oh man. All right. Hello, everybody.
Okay.
How's it going over here?
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, Jesse.
So I'm headed
we're
your
doing
way.
good.
Are you the fun folks right down here by the statues?
I don't know where the statues are.
They're right next to you.
Yeah, yes, I guess, apparently.
Us and the fancy people. We're like right next to the fancy people.
Okay, so the fancy people are making stuff out of stone over there, I see, yeah? So here's my thoughts on this. So far, so wonderful. I think that the thing you guys need to focus on when it comes to building these houses is keeping in mind that even the poor are not necessarily broke, because they're inside the city walls of the castle, right? Or inside the walls of the city. And generally, when it comes to, the medieval period, the people inside the walls still have at least some reason to be there, even if they're not filthy rich. So, you know, the poor people would just be outside. And so the people in here, they have money, they're just not wealthy.
Yeah.
And so, you know, don't
Not
build
slums.
don't build, you know, a slum. It's unnecessary. But with that said, compared to the people across the
lower
way,
class is a bad word.
Yeah, compared to people across the way, they are definitely not as rich, and so they are definitely the underclass of whoever is in this city. I will say that I'll leave this up to you guys. This is your choice when you build these houses. The thing I would suggest is remembering that even though this is medieval period, it's still them. And I talked to the dock team, and they put it very well that it's still like they're going through an industrial revolution. So, like this windmill here and things like that, like maybe every once in a while have a cog or something that would do something, makes sense. So if you want to build a house and make it look old, then go back to that house after it's done and be like, where could I put iron? Or where could I put cogs? Or where could I put something like a giant furnace for some reason? Things like that to make it look like that house has always been there, and then whoever moved into it next or whoever's living there now was like, how can I be involved in this revolution? And then put, you know, something cool looking on it.
Add some metal shit.
Yeah, but it has to have, it has to have a reason.
We could have like pipes and stuff,
Yeah.
just like infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean that could work, like a
Steampunky.
pipe going down. And even what I think would be cool is maybe your section could have a sewer entrance. And if you guys finish building the houses and you're satisfied with that, we could have a sewer entrance that is, I don't know, at a later date we could go in and put in a mission or a dungeon or something in there. And so it's an underground sewer entrance that could run all over the place. It could be a maze if you wanted to. I'll let you guys decide that. But I think that'd be kind of cool because then it means there's a reason to be in that area. Like you've got to go in there and go into the sewer, and then you could have pipes from all these houses connecting to it because, you know, some people got to take a poo.
I was thinking like, I don't know, some kind of like under the houses there might be like some like tunnels or something connecting them.
Well, I mean I think that would work for a sewer system, but if you're talking about like a group of, I mean, again, the question that I would ask is why. Like I think
people are like gambling and stuff down there.
Well, I mean, if you want to make like a gambling house or gambling parlor or something, I think what would be really cool is if you had like and it's really cheesy, but you know, like one of these buildings is the pet shop, right? And so the building can be filled with like, you know, pigs and cages or whatever, but it's a giant building, but there's only a little tiny area that you can go into, and people are gonna be like, why is this building so big if I can't go into it? And then the back half of it is the gambling parlor. And so all the tunnels lead to there. And it's the same building, but everything leads up into that building. And so it's like there's a wall, and the back half of that is the gambling part.
Already done.
There you go. So
Okay.
I think that, the thing I would say no matter what is when you build it, ask yourself, why would this exist? Because since it is an RPG and it is a storytelling thing, the world has to make sense. So why would this be here? Things like that. So if you build a certain house and you want to build it a certain way, the first thing you should ask yourself is like, why would this be here? Who would live here? Because you're making something for a person, right? So why would they want to live in this area? What is this place that I've built? That kind of stuff.
Purpose.
Yes. Everything has to have a purpose. You are not Neo in the Matrix. You must have a purpose.
Also, if I may interject about the underground
Alright,
idea,
sounds good.
the infrastructure team is actually doing, like, they're covering sewers, so you don't really have to worry about doing
Okay,
underground
then
area.
make your gambling hole.
Yeah, who's
and
about to
do
say,
that.
dude?
Look, I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
Make
Why do we give
pet shop.
why do we give Mawis and Thomas power over the sewer? Oh my
I don't
god.
know. I
They're
don't
like
know.
So we
they
don't
can
have
make-
to see what
I
they build.
question my decisions
They
in life
deserve
every
to be in
day.
the sewer.
We're gonna go in the sewer and we're gonna have like a big red light district.
Well, honestly, you can make a red light district here, to be honest, because I figure in a city like this, they'd be just cool with it. Like, yeah, no, go to the whores.
So is this?
Check.
So the red area right here, is this the only red area you guys have? Is there another?
We're making more.
Red's
We're just starting
me
here.
marking
Red's
out
roads.
Red is like where they're starting, basically.
What I would
And
say
believe-
is something cool you might want to do is maybe the lower part of this cliff. Like, I assume there's a wall here. Is this where a wall's gonna go, or no?
No, no, that's just the edge of the area we build houses.
But this purple thing here, I would say maybe have one or
Yeah,
two houses.
yeah.
One or two houses actually like right up against it. Not a whole bunch. Like, there's no way anyone would be like, I'm gonna live up in a cliff. They're not like Incans, but I think like maybe one or two right here, somewhere around here, that could be a place where they would kind of like it's maybe a newer house,
Like just kind of built into the slope. Maybe?
Yeah. Like it's built in the slope. Maybe the bigger houses, like two of the
Like
bigger
Seattle.
houses.
I can picture a market like in this little cove here with the roof going over.
Yeah, it's your place to build. I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
little
you guys
markets and
definitely
everything.
need a market. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your job is also like the Markus and the nicer houses.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's all in one.
with that said, though, be careful where you put the market, because unless the rich people are building a market too, it might not make sense to have the market all the way in the back. Because I don't know, like, oh, I have to go through Poor Town in order to get there? Oh, never, right? So it might be closer to the main
It's
road.
the black market, Jesse.
Yeah, like maybe you should talk to the upper residential and they should do a market too, so they don't have to go over
Yeah,
here.
I can do that.
All right, I'll go over. I will do that right now. To the upper
Okay.
residential. Hello, gang.
Hi, Jesse.
Hello.
So
Hi.
I just got done talking with everyone. You and the Walls team are my last, and I just want to see what your plan is, what you guys are trying to do here.
Well, we're doing we're doing the fancier houses, so we're better than lower res, definitely.
Obviously, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't even need to be said.
So yeah, that's about it. We're doing we're doing all the houses that are along the main King's Road, so to say.
Okay.
Just so we don't have ugly houses there.
So this is what I would say. One
Yeah.
of the things I think is really important for you guys to remember is this civilization this kingdom is, since this world that we're in general is a mix of different technologies, this kingdom is just going through their industrial revolution. And so everything should be originally old, but people are going through now and attaching things that are, like steam pipes and wind turbines and things like that. So you can keep it old, but I feel like the things closer to the road should be the ones that people are trying to be more modern and attract more attention, while the things way far in the back should be the ones that are like, oh, we don't bother with that kind of thing. And so there should be consideration given to things like, what would they need during that time period. So a lot of these people would be, for example, maybe one of these buildings is, I don't know, like a fancy hotel thingy, right? So they're gonna want to attract people. So how would they do that? That kind of thing. Also, you need a very high class market somewhere near the road. So someone needs to build maybe like one of those outdoor mall things that you see that have all the shops, but then there's like a giant courtyard in the middle kind of deal. So that needs to be near the main road, like a marketplace where everyone can go. And that's probably, I don't know where you would put that, but that's something to consider as well. But the big thing is just remember why. Ask yourself, every time you're building something, ask yourself why you would build that. So, for example, if you're building this building here, what is this? B3, is building this giant, like, archway here. That makes sense because it overlooks the main road courtyard area, right? This 4-way stop here, or whatever I guess it is. Right? That makes contextual sense. It's like, oh, of course people are gonna want to look out over here and see this. Make sure everything you build has a purpose. So if you build a house, right, and you are trying to build it up on a hill or trying to build it different direction, make sure there's a reason for everything. So if you imagine who lives in that house. So if you build a house, how many people live there before you even start? So you know how much room I need for X, X, and X, right? What is this building? That kind of stuff. You know what the hell you're doing. I'm just trying to make sure that everything has a reason for where it is. So we don't have excess, or we don't have things that don't make sense. I think that's the key.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else?
Explaining that.
Anything else you guys are? So I mean, this building, for example, what is this right here?
This is a house that is bordering on the road, so there's possibility for a market. It could be a shop.
Yeah,
that's one thing I'd actually like to notify. So on the road, while you guys are building down the King's Road, all these townhouses, you're gonna want it to be, more of a Parisian thing, where they're gonna have lots of shops, government buildings like post office and all that. You can of course have some houses, just keep it low on the road.
That's actually a really smart idea. You're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think of that. 90% of the buildings on this main road, the rich buildings, should be shops. There's no reason why. It's the main road, right? The main road in any town would be shops. So you can make it look like a house, you can make it look like whatever, but in the end, it needs to be a shop. What I would say is get together and figure out which shop is which. So, like, I'm building the blacksmith, although I guess in this case it would be an engineer? I'm not sure what you would call it, but since, it's Industrial Revolution, someone's going to build a guy who makes cogs and makes, repairs things and that guy. And so that would be an important thing to build. And then, there's the shops, and then there's, your post office, restaurants, things like that. And so you can even build, like, dare I say, like a douchey coffee house with, like, little chairs outside. Like, oh, this is my table. Things like that. Because, especially in this main square area, I think that would be really cool. Like, if this right here, whatever this is, this empty space, was a restaurant with tables outside. And you can even stick tables in the middle of the road, like here. And people can just sit down and walk around and like, oh, yes, this is delicious coffee. I don't know why they talk like that, but yeah. I think that's a really smart idea. Good call. All right. I'll let you guys get to it. I shall return. I shall return. Oh my God! Hi everybody.
Hello.
Walls team, best team.
Okay, so where the hell are you guys at?
We're in the
sewer.
We're walls and sewer team.
Wait, whoa. I get here and you go, walls! And then I'm like, where are you at? And you go, the sewer.
Well, that's not off. That's accurate.
Okay, sewers just have like the same ring. What you have to realize is that the walls team is a multifaceted team.
We are the walls and infrastructure team, and sewers are part of the infrastructure.
The sewer is just the walls of the underground.
Yep. Yeah. Excellently put.
We're still designing the walls of the sewer.
Thank you, fellow walls team member.
Yeah.
Thank you for appreciating my comment, walls member team. What?
Comrade Wall.
So, alright, so I like how Shrek's down here in the sewer. You got everyone down here. Alright, anyway, so, the question I have for you as you go through here and make your sewers is, besides a cool place to have, like, a quest later on or do something or explore, what is the purpose of the sewer?
To move shit.
Transportation.
Well, your shit has to go somewhere.
Supposedly we're not allowed to make any story-driven things, so...
Well,
didn't Kalen
say it was like a secret area for rebels
secret,
and
like,
things.
rebel base down here, yeah.
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles need a home.
No matter what happens down here, I think the key is that you need to make it look like it's functional. So it's cool to have like I know. I like the one water thing you had back there at the beginning. That's very cool. It looks like, water's coming down through this grate or whatever. I think the big key though is going to be adding in little touches that make it look like there's a house above here and there's water coming down through it. Like that kind of stuff.
We're not going to use torches as lighting. We were going to make grates up to the top.
The eventual end goal is that all of the lighting will be natural light.
That's awesome. Okay, that's cool.
Like we literally just started.
If one of you guys
Right.
If one of you guys can ask the residential guys to wherever they're having the toilet to drop down a hole
on it.
No,
I will go field that.
Down where it is.
That's our job.
That's just what I asked them.
That's what we're going off. Like,
I told them earlier. I told those guys earlier that, and I'll tell you this, so you can consider how you want it to look with them. But I told residential and the port people that basically, this nation is just hitting their industrial revolution. So you have the ability to make everything how you want it to look old, or it's medieval, but then go back through it and be like, if I was in the Industrial Revolution and this existed, what kind of features would I add? So maybe there's steam pipes at some point.
We need pump system.
Yeah, maybe there's a pump down here. Maybe there's inside this giant sewer, there's a central area with a giant pump station. And there's all these pipes and tubes, and it's crazy. And
Remember
maybe
the previous pump station I did? That didn't really work out.
Well, now you have a bunch of people who can work with you. And the thing is maybe that's a jumping puzzle. So you have all these tubes and pipes everywhere, and then at the top there's like a chest or something, or maybe a item up there that someone needs. Like it's a lever, and you gotta go. You gotta go get the lever.
I understand your enthusiasm, but the redstoning and storytelling is not the.
Well, I'm not saying redstone it. I'm saying maybe there's a giant station, and it's just pipes and stuff. It doesn't have to have steam billowing
I assume
out.
he's just talking about a giant metal, like, it doesn't have to be a functional pump.
Yeah. It's just a giant pump with.
It doesn't have to move and stuff.
Like
it just
hundreds
has to
of
be there.
pipes coming out of it. Yeah, it's like the central hub of this city, and I think that could be a really cool location. Just visually, it would look cool. You could also put weird cogs and stuff down here. I'm not sure how you would do that, but I'm not sure what purpose they would serve. But
how about this, sir?
Okay, so that comment was completely useless.
What about if they're replaced?
I mean, I'm not sure what purpose they would serve, but just put them in there.
I don't feel like cogs really fit in a sewer.
What are the suggestions?
Yeah,
it
won't work because they would rust.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I said I don't know what purpose it would serve. I was backtracking on cogs.
I think the point of like the sewer, it's not supposed to be like the most technologically advanced thing. Yeah, like if you hit your industrial revolution. If you hit your industrial revolution, what's the first, like, you're not gonna think, yes, we have all this new technology, let's go soup up the sewer.
Well, the first thing that did happen, like, going off on a history nerd tangent here, that the industry, because it's the industrial, but two, the infrastructure was improved, like roads, maybe sewers. I don't know.
Not in London, though.
Yeah,
in London,
so maybe
the sewers in London are still the Roman ones, I believe. A lot of them
are
still I think, adapted from old ones.
And I think that we can. Oh, see, I like that rust color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Why are these fancy as fuck?
Yeah, but we made a decision.
Looks like
we
this
weren't
all
going to
smeared
use.
those iron bricks and shit.
We weren't going to use iron.
They are in the sewer.
Are we using iron in the sewer now?
Well, no. Here's what I think. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. You can make the sewer look like this, but I think because they're in that revolution, that you could have that area in a big central area where you have that pumping station. Just build it out of these rusted iron things. I think that would work really well. Because
maybe
it's
new.
Yeah.
I mean, how would it have rusted?
Yeah, if it's new, why would it be rusty?
Maybe it's not rust. Maybe it's shit.
You can make this.
It looks like shit's made iron.
You can make this the bottom. So the part that's in the water or just coming out of the water, it looks like this because it's it's been in the water and stuff.
It's been in water.
And then as it goes up to the top, it's slowly less like that.
Well, let's focus on the main. Let's get the sewers right first, and then we can add the other.
Yeah, and then we can.
That's all I'm saying. Is when you're done with the sewers, go back through and figure out like how can I make this look like they're trying to make it into the future. That's it. That is just a small fraction of the build day. There was so much more to come. We did a lot. There's 6 hours of recorded footage to go through, and that's just a little tiny bit. I'm going to show you as much as I can because I want you to see how it went from nothing to something really beautiful, and also more Thomas and Maywis. So stick around, And remember to thumbs up and subscribe and do all those things. It's the year of 1,000,000 subs. We're gonna make it happen.